the news tonight. Cross River State Government grants approval for procurement of tractors to boost agriculture for food security in Nigeria. Cross River State House of Assembly congratulates newly appointed clerk, Catherine Ubi, promises better representation. Plus, Commissioner for Environment visits Niger Mills and Eastern Premier Feeds in Calabar, emphasizes adoption of cleaner production environment. Details shortly. Good evening and thanks for joining us on the news. I am Uduak Etam. As part of moves to boost agriculture for food security, the Cross River State Government has granted approval for procurement of 108 unit tractors for distribution to smallholder farmers in the state. Justina Etam reports that this was at the third Executive Council meeting of the year, presided over by the state governor, Basi Otu.
While briefing the media after the meeting, the Commissioner for Information, Erasmus Ekbang, says the council also gave approval for intervention in key sectors of the economy and infrastructural developments.
The chairman in council, His Excellency Senator Prince Bassey Dedu, has outlined, some very lofty projects that are actually going to be in line with the people's first material. We are soon going to get into the central areas of Ogeb, the internal roads, at the same time Ecom too, and then a lot of Ogoja and all that.
The commissioner also said 3 draft executive bills presented by the Commissioner for Justice, Edede Mani, were approved for submission to the State House of Assembly.
And then for the education sector too, actually through the intervention of the UBEC, SUBEB, would actually get plastic chairs and actually some kind of revision. And even the local government service commission, if you recall very well, has been so rehabilitated and all that. So council also looked into that to see that the buildings will be, like revived back and all that, so that we actually stop paying rents in areas where the local government commission chairman.
The State's Executive Council also granted approval for revival of the dairy farm at Obudu Ranch Resorts. In Calabar, Justina Etam, NTA News.
The Commissioner for Environment, Moses Ozogi, is emphasizing the need to adopt a cleaner production environment with improved technology in line with global best practices to checkmate environmental hazards in the state. The Commissioner made the call while on a familiarization and compliance monitoring visit to Niger Mills and Eastern Premier Feeds in Calabar. Correspondent Achibong Basi has the details.
The environment is one of the priority areas of Governor Basi Otu's administration. He has committed huge resources to reclaiming the state, and the effort is yielding tangible results. The Commissioner's visit to the flour mills, Eastern Premier Feeds, therefore is in a bid to ascertain the level of compliance to environmental quality control and standards by the company.
Say, if you take my words seriously, we are not here to mission, but to correct any abnormality that we observe, so that we move on the same page.
General Manager Niger Mills, Master Gregory Ehimen, assures the monitoring team of the company's readiness to cooperate with the state government to protect its operational environment.
With the latest technology in our industry, if we go into our plant, we discover that the machines we use are the latest in the industry. So whatever update that is coming, we are trying to be up to date to see how to improve our process. So we're looking forward and continue to be updating ourselves with the newest innovations out.
It is hoped that with the visit, the series of complaints by members of the public bothering on the company's production would be addressed. In Calabar, Achibombasi, NTA News.
The Cross River State House of Assembly has promised better representation and good governance to the citizens of the state. Speaker, Cross River State House of Assembly, Albert Ayambem, who said this during plenary, congratulated the newly appointed clerk, Catherine Ubi, while urging staff to work in unity for the progress of the legislative arm of government. The Speaker, Cross River State House of Assembly, Albert Ayambem, emphasized that the 10th Assembly under his watch will continue to show commitment to the promotion of deserving staff as the appointment of Catherine Ubi as clerk of the House is well deserved.
The first female clerk in the history of Cross River State House of Assembly, in the person of Barrister Kate Ubi.
While promising good governance and better representation, the Speaker urged staff to work in unity, as the Assembly will do its best to protect the interests of the citizens, therefore upholding the tenets of democracy.
The House of Assembly stood by the truth, and the truth prevailed. There wasn't any battle because the House can't even go into any battle with the governor. We stood by the truth, and the truth prevailed. And it tilted in favor of the women of Cross River State. So congratulations to the women force of Cross River State.
Catherine Ubi, until her recent appointment, was the deputy clerk of the Cross River State House of Assembly. In Calabar, Uduak Etam, NTA News. The Nigerian Navy says it will continue to intensify efforts in the fight against maritime crimes to ensure the coastal region is safe. Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ogala, said this at the Eastern Naval Command Headquarters, Calabar, during his visit. The maritime environment is faced with challenges such as piracy, oil thefts, and others, causing insecurity in the coastal region. But the Nigerian Navy says collective approach by the maritime forces has contributed to the reduction of these crimes in the sub-region. Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ogala, promised that the Nigerian Navy under his watch will continue to cooperate and collaborate with maritime stakeholders for national security.
These are where we train our officers to be able to be versatile in the conduct of maritime operations in line with international best practices. Mandates have been given to the Nigerian Navy, and we deride our mission based on those mandates. Then we have a vision of what we need to do to be able to attain that mandate.
While highlighting the achievements of the Nigerian Navy, the Chief of the Naval Staff called for synergy among the armed forces,
which has improved tremendously by utilizing other assets, both maritime and air assets, and also collaboration with communities and other relevant stakeholders in the performance of our duties. And this, of course, is showing results.
Effective defense of the maritime environment lies on the shoulders of the Nigerian Navy, as the force is determined to deliver on its mandates. In Calabar, Uduak Etam, NTA News. That is it on our news. Thanks for watching.